Hey guys, how's it going? Mr. Page here. Today we're going to go into a keeper draft in the expert mode, and we're going to try to balance our win rate with our just plain value from the cards we open. So I think the way I'll go through this is first we'll make it a strategic decision, and then we'll see what the cards are worth and see if that changes our picks at all, how much we have to give up for money. So the obvious first pick here is going to be Emissary. She's super good, and I suspect she's going to be worth money too. Second choice, I'm leaning towards... Let's see, we could stay on color with Duelist. Sorlacon's not bad. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of aggressive deck, especially with an Emissary. That's pushing us late game. Foresight could be good, but I don't really want to jump into blue right away. We'll get a chance for items later. Standard Baird's not bad either, but I think probably going to stay on color with green. Second choice, I would take the Foresight. But they're close enough to that staying on color, I think, makes sense. So now I will bring in the prices here. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and we see that the Emissary is in fact worth a fair amount, $3.81. Next is the Hourglass at 16 cents. We won't be taking that though. And Sorlacon's only worth 11 cents. The commons I've put at 5 cents without bothering to look them up. I checked, and there are a couple that are worth 6 cents, and Phantom Assassins were 7 cents. But we're gonna treat them all at 5 cents, the recycling rate. So yeah, let's go with this. Next pick. Okay, so this pack we've got Stonehall Cloak. I like a lot. Bunch of good green creatures. Ogre Badgie's pretty good too. I think we could probably do better. I think I'm gonna stick green and hope to find a better hero later. Big fan of Stonehall Cloak, and I think the Decoy is going to be the best of these three. Cleric's pretty good, but Decoy gives you a lot of options. Alright, now let's bring in the prices. See if that sways our mind. I don't think it will. And as expected, they're all recycle bait. So we'll take these two. Alright, now let's see. Arm the Rebellion, quite good. And another Cloak. Those might be our picks here. Devour's horrible. I don't mind these blue cards, but they're certainly not great. They're not better than these. And the black cards are fine too, but we're just going to stay on color here. Normally I don't mind spreading out colors, but the green just seems to be flowing here. And I don't think anything is worth money here either. But let's bring in the prices. And as expected, these ones are also all recycle bait. So we'll go with the strategic picks. Okay, so Salamani's Favor is not bad. Assassin's Veil, also not bad. We could branch out. These are fine blue cards. We want to see if we open up a blue hero, but I think with the Emissary, rushing her out quicker with the Favor is good. And lots of options when you have an Assassin's Veil. So strategic-wise, I'm going to pick them, and that's the only uncommon, so our mind's not going to get changed here. I'll bring the prices in just for fun. And there you have it. We're actually going to gain a penny for taking the Veil. Now, they really want us to take a Devourer, but we're not going to. Chainmail's pretty bad too. We might end up with these guys in our deck. Pretty clear pick. I've already looked him up. He's not worth anything, so we'll skip the money step. And we end up with a Viper. Pretty good. So I don't mind that we skipped that Ogre earlier. We ended up with a green hero. Viper's fine, though not fantastic. Let's check if he's worth anything just for fun. He is not worth anything. Well, the same 5 cents everything's worth. Alright, this pack, we got another shot at our Ogre Magi. Again, I'm pretty sure we're going to pass and hope for something better. Soothsayer here, not bad. Bad card. Vandal's really good. We might take him. The Marrowfell Brawler actually is probably the better pick. He's also rare, although I suspect he won't be worth anything. I think we should just take the best cards in this pack, which is probably going to be Soothsayer and Brawler. Good chance we won't end up with one or either of them in our deck, but not a fantastic pack. Good pack to rare draft, so let's bring the prices in. See if any of these might be worth 50 cents. Oh, sorry, I was talking there with those first 2 prices on, but cleared that out there now. And unsurprisingly, we don't have any value in this pack. Although the Brawler is going to get us 14 cents. Hooray. Okay, rare's gone, obviously. Don't expect to get past rares very often, so Dimensional Portal is amazing. Roseleaf Druid's pretty good. We might want a Favor. Really get us into a ramp deck to get that Emissary Quorum out quick. You end up with a ton of 4-drops. Not in a rush to get more. Although these are good guys. So I think it's either the Rejuvenator or the Favor, and I think I'm going to go Favor. Good chance we can end up with 2, 3, 4, 8 drops, so he's not crucial. And Portal's just one of the best cards. So let's bring in the prices, although it's probably not going to change our mind. As expected, fully recycle bait, so we'll stick with our strategy picks. Alright, we got another crack at a Sorlicon. No black cards at all yet. Not great card. Bad card, I don't want that in my deck. Bad card, you don't want to run him. Really bad card. Very mediocre card. Bad, these are all just bad. Maybe, yeah. Let's see if there's any hidden money here, but I don't expect it. Looks like Sorlicon's worth 11 cents. Everything else is recyclable. It's kind of awkward. I mean, there's nothing here. I would take the 11 cents, but it blocks us from getting a decent green or blue hero. Or even red, like we have one good red card. So I think we'll pass that dime along to the next player. Jeez, these cards are all bad, though. Combat training. Not the most. Yeah, I'll take the red cards. Who knows? Hey, a rare still in the pack. I'll bet you that ends up not worth very much. I don't mind Martyr. Zombie's not bad. Strafing Run, not a huge fan of it. It's got its place. You don't want that. This is there's an interesting combo with Rend Armor. Not everyone knows the hero that gives you +8 attack and -8 armor. That's until end of turn, and this is permanent. So you can actually combine this with his card to get +8 armor for the rest of the game. But he's a rare hero. You don't take this card first. Curse of Atrophy, like strategic wise, not a great card. I would pick the zombie over it. But if that ends up worth a quarter, I'll probably take it instead. So let's bring the prices in. So the curse is worth a whopping 9 cents. Is 9 cents like, I really don't like zombie anyways. I might as well take the extra nickel. Kind of interested to try curse a little bit more anyways. you can hit 3 enemy heroes with it, that'd probably be a pretty solid card. We'll give it a shot. We'll do it for science. It's good to try out the rares when you get a chance, and well, 9 cents. Really wants us to take the Outworld Devourer. We're not going to. I've picked up plenty of snipers on the last pick hero, so you definitely want to hold off. Lightning Strike. Every time my opponent casts that, I'm so happy. It's just a bad card. Nope. Can't get away from the Outworld Devourer. Alright. We got a bad rare. Don't expect that'll be worth anything. Necrophos, I'm not excited. I mean, even if we have black cards, I wouldn't be excited, so he's certainly not pulling us into black. Cards aren't great. I mean, Cunning Plan's fine. Ventriloquy's fine. Cleansing Rate's bad. I don't mind a juke or two. These items aren't worth first picking. Well, we're certainly not in black. The black is the best. I think I'd probably just take these blue cards, though. I don't mind playing them. They're not great, though, so it wouldn't take these uncommons being worth very much to actually make me drop the Ventriloquy. Let's bring in the prices. And unsurprisingly, not much value to be found here either. I mean, that's probably... It's so hard to say if 5 cents is worth giving up the value on this guy. I mean, the top prize in these drafts, don't forget, is only, what, three packs, 2 tickets, so you're looking at $8. No, it can't be worth it. I think the Ventriloquy is better. Although if we end up black, this card is better as well. We're just almost certainly not ending up black unless we open a Tinker or something. So I think we'll just go with the blue cards. Reset the prices there. Rix is horrible. Stop playing with Rix, people. Don't mind myself a martyr. This is a constructed card. You don't want to actually play it in limited. I mean, 2 damage to everything is just way too costly if you're not comboing off. Buying time is bad. You don't want to be running that either. Temple of Horror, Symmetrical, do not play that. This guy's good, but we're not black. I think I would still take him, though. I don't think these items are bad. Like, none of these are great anyway. Like, New Orders is fine, but we odds are we're not even going to be red. And Assassin's Apprentice is super good. He lets you win the flop lanes way too easily. So I think those are going to be my strategic picks, but I'll happily switch this probably to Revelations if it's worth a decent amount. So let's find out. Well, I was wrong about Revelations. It's only worth a penny over recycling. Same with Temple of War. So I think we'll stick with the strategic picks here. Let's see what's next. Bristleback. I like me a Bristleback. That'll put us into red. We'll have to pick up a few more red cards, but we're only halfway through the draft, so that's fine. Raise I don't expect to be worth anything. I don't mind a Raise in my deck, though. But Rebel Decoy is definitely a better strategic card than Raise. And Cunning Plan as well, I would say. But we might not end up playing blue. Our blue's decent, but, I mean, I like being 2 colors, so if we can end up red-green, that'll probably be pretty good. So I think my strategic picks are going to be Decoy and Bristleback. And from here on, we're really going to try to focus on just getting red-green cards, I think, if we can. Unless we open a Luna or something to pull us blue. But let's bring in the prices, see if that raise is worth taking. So unsurprisingly, a raise is only worth 13 cents. I think the Rebel Decoy is quite a bit stronger, so we're gonna we're going to give up a little bit of immediate value to try to get more wins out of this draft. Wow, 2 rares halfway through the pack. They're fairly bad rares, but not a lot here strategic-wise. The rares are... Well, this one is totally unplayable. The glyph is actually better than people think. You get ahead in lane, especially with early red heroes. Glyphing it up can really just lock it down. Not an amazing card, but we're picking it fairly late here. Still, I don't want to be blue, so... these green cards are all fairly even. I'd like to be a Stars Align deck, but we haven't found anything else really expensive. I guess getting a Morphel Brawler out, mana turn 4, turn 2, that's nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that than take the Avernus' Blessing, so... Juke and Stars Align for strategy, but it's not going to take me a lot of value to pull off into either one of these, but I don't think the value's going to be there. Let's find out. Okay, so that does give us an interesting decision to make here. So I think we'll stick with the Stars Align because he's worth a dime, but I think we might actually switch the Juke over to the Glyph. We'll pick up a quarter. It's not bad. And like I said, the Glyph might actually be decent if we end up splashing one blue hero. We can just get ahead in the lane and lock that lane down. People hate going in the lane with Bristleback too, so if you just lock that down, you just win that lane. They won't even bother trying. Good chance we won't play it, but we're going to take it and sell it. Okay, we missed a Beastmaster, whatever. Temple we already looked up, it ain't worth anything, so we'll just take the Ventriloquy. And I guess the Chainmail. I mean, how do you pick between horrible cards you don't want in your deck? This one's uncommon, sure, okay. We might play those. Okay, Storm Spirit, he's not very good. Certainly not going to pull us into black. I do like the Stonehall Pike. I like all the growing items. Dimensional Portal. Do we want to give up on blue or not? I mean, these green and red cards are just awful. So I think we'll probably hedge our bets. Item-wise, what are we looking at? 2 cloaks that we like. Assassin's Veil we like. I really don't want to use either of these 3, so I think we'll go Pike and Portal for strategy-wise. Let's bring in the prices, see if that changes our mind. Okay, so here's our first interesting financial decision. Storm Spirit is completely horrible. Like, he will not be in our deck, even if we were black. But he's worth 77 cents. Again, we can only win $8 if we win all 5 games, so cashing out 77 cents right away, I think is probably worth it. Portal is so good. How much blue do we have? We have 1 Portal, a Soothsayer. Barrage is fine, but I mean, these other cards aren't pulling us into blue. It's not like we have an Annihilation or anything like that yet, so let's... Oh, we're going to regret that if we get a Luna. Well, especially because we can't take her anymore. This is definitely going to hurt our win rate, but I think cashing up 77 cents right now is going to put us farther ahead in the long run. We might regret this. Well, not punished yet. That's good. 2 rares left behind. Not amazing rares. They probably won't be worth much, but Storm Spirit surprised me. If we ignore value, though, I don't mind a plate. I don't want Grand Melee in my deck, so strategy-wise, I don't want that. I don't want that in my deck either, really. We don't have any expensive items yet, so I could go with a Cloak of Endless Carnage. It's not where I want to be with I guess it's not expensive, but still medium-priced items. I'd rather have the cheap ones. So I guess we're going to take a blue card in case we end up blue. Foresight. or Rookery. Probably Foresight's better. Rookery goes really good with Bristleback, though. Yeah, I think I would pick these, but I'm happy to give this up for value if one of these guys ends up being worth a couple quarters. Let's find out. So it looks like we've only got a dime for our payoff, not a quarter. So I think there's a really good chance we don't play blue anyway. It hurts our deck quite a bit if we do end up blue to take the cloak, but it's not the end of the day to have cloak in our deck if we don't end up with anything else expensive. I like having at least one or two pricey items. Yeah, we'll pick these. There's a Prelix that we would have had if we didn't rare draft. Oh well, keeps us 2 color. So I like Cloak. It's too late to go black, so I guess we're just taking a combat training. It's fine. Yeah, those are my strategy picks. Let's bring in the prices. I don't think any of these are going to be worth anything. Unsurprisingly, we're only going to gain a penny if we take the Revelation, so we'll go with the combat training. Okay, I don't mind Crippler. Cursed Satyr is better than it looks at first glance. Well, actually, first glance it looks decent, but the drawback is pretty bad. But I found you can just use her to throw in front of a big hero and deal 6 damage to it. She dies right away, and then they don't get a zombie. So it's not that bad. Spot weakness, though, it cycles. So oftentimes it'll help you finish a hero off. And you get your card back anyways. You can just cycle it when it's not useful. And then I think the Crippler's fine. So I think these are my strategy picks. I don't think we need a second Assassin's Veil. Lots of uncommons here. Let's see if any of them are worth anything. Not so much. Not so much. Sneaking a penny out of the Assassin's Veil, but that ain't gonna sway us. We'll go with these two. Another decent blue hero we could have had, but I guess we would have taken the Prelix, so that doesn't really matter. Rolling Storm, I really don't understand that card. It's like they were just trying to see how bad of a card they could print. They're making us take it. I guess these are all uncommons. I guess I'll bring the prices up. Oh, surprise. Yeah, they're all worthless. And last pick. Alright. Okay, what do we got here? Rising Anger. Is there a rare? Not fantastic. Ursa. We don't need to first pick an Ursa. If we end up with Keith, well, we're already ending up with 3 basics if we don't get one in this pack. Do we have any cleaves or anything to combo with Ursa? No, none of this really synergizes with him in particular. I don't know if I'd want to run the cleave sword even if we had it. So happy to ship him. We'll gamble on a better hero, especially this late, like pack 5. Decent chance we'll get a reasonable hero. So Ogre Conscripts is pretty good. Happy to take that. The Magic Mall's not bad, but let's count up our playables here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Gross. We're probably going to have to splash blue. Unless we pick up 8 playables here. Well, we might be able to. I guess we could throw like some bad red cards in this day 2 color. Rising Angers. Let's see. What do we got for ones and twos? 2 Martyrs. After you play a non-item card costing 2 or less. Yep, so the green guys count. So we got 3 there, and don't want to run that. Those, yeah. Viper Strike costs 3. This card's surprisingly good if you end up with a hero with a cheap signature card. Yeah, I think I would take it still though. It's not good. I guess New Orders works good with Bristleback. Getting that kill, get him some armor. Yeah, this is what I would take strategy wise, but I mean, we were thinking about the Rising Anger anyways. Not that it's a good card, but you know, maybe it'll be worth 77 cents, like other bad cards. Let's find out. Well, Rising Anger, 19 cents. If I was going to money draft, I'd be more tempted to go for the Maul, but I think we'll stay with strategy. We're really short on playables. I don't want to end up blue if we can avoid it. Treant. Okay, there we go. That's a decent hero. Probably not worth anything. It's just a common, but... card-wise, I guess we'll take the Blessing. We just need more playables. That gives us 2 4-attack green guys who are going to want that buff anyway, so... Strategy-wise, those are our picks. I think we've already looked all 3 of these uncommons up. No, maybe we haven't looked up Compel. Alright. Oh, I forgot to take the price off. Sorry about that. That was last pack. This pack's going to have a whole lot more nickels, I think, so let me bring that in. Be right back. Unsurprisingly, all the uncommons only gain you a penny. So we won't be money drafting any of them. We'll take the 2 green guys. I will remember to hide the prices. Okay, we got some decent green cards. Martyr's good. I don't mind the Blacksmith. Bellow's not bad either. I think Blacksmith I'm going to put slightly higher. Yeah, we're not too flooded in 4s. Although, we're probably playing at least one of the green basic hero who's got a 4 mana card, but... still. I'll take the Blacksmith over the Bellow. The Bellow does have the benefit of I could push my Emissary around, try to win 2 lanes with her. This deck is looking fairly weak. Like, Emissary or bust here. Which I guess is a better strategy than a lot of decks get to play. But yeah, I would take these 2. Let's bring the prices in. Okay, so looks like Phase boots are actually worth 8 cents. Not really worth rare drafting, but I mean, Phase boots are good. I didn't really consider them because we're so low on playables. So I guess let's count it up again. See just how bad we are. I get 9 red. So we got 21. You have to hit 25 plus all the signature cards. So I need 4 more. We're only getting to pick from 6 more cards after this pack. I don't think we can take the boots. We'll go with these 2. Sorry, boots. Okay, Helm of the Dominator. That might be an item worth taking. Altar of the Mad Moon. I mean, if we do end up having to go blue, I only took 1 portal. We gave up on blue pretty early. Really don't want to be blue. Sucker Punch, not great. Juke, not great. I mean, I don't mind either of these, especially as like the 25th card. any expensive items yet either. Like, we have the cloak, but I'm happy to cut the cloak. Just run my stone hall items. And the helm. Let's see if the helm's worth anything. That'll make this decision easier. Well, that doesn't help. It's only worth a penny more. We'll need 3 cards out of the last 4 to actually hit our deck. Oh, this is bad. We're going to end up having to splash a basic blue hero. Yeah, the helm's not worth it. This way we only need to hit 2 on-color cards. So Juke or Sucker Punch? Red's got Goo and a Crippling Blow on 4. Green's got... what does really count as a 1? Turn 1 plays, though. We've already got a decent number, so I guess I'm more inclined to go Sucker Punch, but we have so many green 4s. No, Juke's a better card anyway. We'll go with the Juke. And these blue cards aren't going to get us out of our problem, so we'll take the 1 red card and the Stone Hall plate. Self-sabotage. You worth anything? Of course not. Okay, yeah. Go with those 2 and no red or green card. That's unfortunate. Let's build this deck and see how we ended up here. So I've noticed, if you look at your opponent's deck, a lot of the time people end up with 43 cards. And you do that because you go like this, and now you don't know which guy you want to run. And you're like, oh, well, I'll just see like how my deck looks once I build it. But then you build up a 40 card deck and add your guy, and bam, you're at 43. Oops. So for the time being, I'm just gonna throw an extra green guy in there. We might switch him for another Keith, but another mistake I've made a few times is forgetting to rearrange. So who do we even want to flop here? Like, flopping Viper is good. Definitely flopping Bristleback. But Treant's fine flopping too. And I mean, that's what Keith is made for. Keith, get in way. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, you know, that's reasonable. So we'll leave it like that. After we build the deck, we'll see if we need more green first turn plays or red first turn plays. So let's go main deck. I guess we'll just put every playable in. Ooh, I'd rather not play that. Don't want to play Rend Armor. Certainly don't want Temple. Guess we're running the Curse. Okay, we got to 40 without playing these horribles. So yeah, we're not cutting anything for any of those. We don't have much red turn 1 plays, so maybe Keith goes to 4th spot. Decoy's really good turn 1. I don't mind blessing either of these guys up turn 1. Reasonable turn 1. I guess Stars Align doesn't count. Juke's fine too. Yeah, well, man, I really want Keith on the front line though. With 2 combat trainings, I guess Keith can come down and just buff one of the green guys. That makes more sense. Yeah, so we'll do that. Let's check out items. So we'll start with our Stone Halls. I really like Stone Halls. Do we want the Cloak of Endless Carnage? I think we're going to want 2 Traveler's Cloaks at least. And probably a Short Sword. This is probably better. I really like an expensive item, but I guess we have 6 Stone Halls, so that's giving our item deck a decent decent price. Yeah, we don't want to run any of these. The Veil's there too. Is that better than... Yeah, I guess because we don't have anything really expensive. We'll cut a Cloak for the Veil. We're kind of breaking from conventional wisdom and not running the 3 gold guys, but just running a whole bunch of 5s and 6. This will probably work out fine. 2, 2, 4. Yeah, that's fine.